Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Mojave Mysteries, the show where we share the wasteland's most curious mysteries, and talk to those involved with them. Today, however, we are taking our show to the Commonwealth, where we will meet an ex-Mojave dweller who has claimed to have very spooky reasons for leaving home and travelling all the way across the US. It's no mystery, however, that the world we live in is inhabited by all sorts of entities. Some of them strive to survive, others will do what it takes to make sure their survival is hindered, and seek to destroy us. However, there is another entity that has existed long before our world became a nuclear wasteland, an entity that has haunted mankind since the beginning of time. I mean, of course, poltergeists. From country manors and decrepit hospitals, to even roads, poltergeists have been spotted by countless people throughout history, in just about any location you could imagine. Poltergeists by nature are said to be very violent. However, in this case, there have never actually been any reports of violence. Nevertheless, it appears that its appearance alone was too much for one man to handle. Numerous pre-war movie sets have had their fair share of hauntings, from cast members suddenly dying in great numbers so shortly after the movie's release, to strange and unusual appearances in the backgrounds that would go unnoticed until eagle-eyed moviegoers spotted it. But the biggest poltergeist mystery of our time belongs to a short movie made in New Vegas, Nevada, called The 1000 Subs Montage, written, directed, produced, and even starring DongoBot, a Mojave resident currently taking an ever-extending break in the Commonwealth. The claims that this short movie contained evidence of a poltergeist did not emerge until a few months after its release, but DongoBot is torn between explanations of what it could all mean. It's amazing, really, when you think about it. All that time recording on that one street, and I never once spotted her under that truck. The locals warned us about a ghost in the area, but you never really take these things seriously, do you? I mean, all I've seen are these hobos and hookers, neither of which have actually gone near, despite the rumours about the barbecue chicken or the chlamydia. Her name was Emma, apparently, a young black woman said to have lived in Freeside. As legend has it, she and her family were murdered by one of the Mojave's most gruesome creatures, only decades ago. Others say she's the ghost of a dead raider, hell-bent on continuing her murderous rampage, as raiders so often do. But the biggest theory is that DongoBot forgot to uninstall Tales of New Reno, and also forgot she was still his companion, even after his adventures had ended, and somehow she ended up stuck under the truck. But whatever she may be, she will always be known as the Freeside Poltergeist. I mean, it has to be the first option. She's been far too tame to actually be even a poltergeist, and it doesn't seem like she's looking for any kind of revenge. As for the last one, well, that's just slander. I saw the frame from the montage they were talking about, and yeah, she's definitely there, plain as day. It's a shame for such a lovely young woman to die like that. Nice tits, though. We may never know the truth behind the Freeside Poltergeist, but one thing is for sure. Its legend has made a known wasteland warrior flee to a new location. But is this a blessing in disguise? For one man's journey has led to bigger things. Yeah, I mean, I miss the glitz and glamour of Vegas and all, but Boston has its charm. Plus I turned an old drive-in into the capital city of my new republic. It ain't enough that I'm here, you see. These bastards gotta know that I'm here. Some have called me a slave driver, yeah. But hey, you know what? We're building a nation here. You know what? We're not getting fucking hand jobs from something. I don't know. We asked if he would ever return to the Mojave to face his demons. I don't know. To be honest, I'm not too bothered about ghosts, but that one really got to me. I could see her when I closed my eyes, so I knew I had to get the hell out of there. Plus, I was in a little bit of debt from opening the chicken restaurant and then turning the basement into a spy HQ. Nothing. And there you have it. A ghost, a mystery, and a man's life changed. Possibly for the better. But how long will it be until the next life is affected by the Poltergeist's presence? We may never know. Thank you for joining us. This has been another episode of Mojave Mysteries. Good night.